This is the day we've been talking about for just a little bit over a week right now. No significant change to the forecast that I've been sharing with you for the last few days. I'm going to go through the timing. If anything, get used to the wind. The wind is our problem. We have a couple of different things to watch for depending where you are this afternoon and evening. But again, been saying that. So like I just mentioned, here we go. Get used to the wind, but this is what is complicating about that. Winds are already picked up this morning. They were when I went out well before sunrise this morning. And so that's going to pick up and pick up all afternoon. But this area here, this might look a little bit confusing. This area here, we have two things. We have dry thunderstorm probability this afternoon. So this is where in the afternoon hours, which I'll show you in just a minute, our thunderstorms start to go from west to east, to southwest to northeast. So some of these may be dry, which are spectacular to watch, but given our dry conditions and our winds right now, really dangerous for fire conditions. So extremely critical is this purple area, and it actually comes up into our area. It actually hits just south of, actually it splits Vernon County into half, and so it does cover our area and all of south central and east central Kansas here. I'll show you that in just a second, but it's overlaid by dry thunderstorm coverage. So the afternoon hours there, especially as this front starts to move in and those thunderstorms pick up, that cloud to ground lightning in particular really creates a dangerous setup for this afternoon. Here it is a little bit shifted over to the Kansas side so you can see all of the area. This is where things start to pick up in the afternoon hours and everything is overlaid. So like I say, we're kind of on the edge of that over in west central Missouri, but that is the danger situation for this afternoon. Severe winds are going to get all of us. This breaks it down into just a little bit more specifics, but this picks up as we go to the north and the east. So severe winds, I mean, we're up over 58, 59 mile an hour wind gusts possibilities beginning this afternoon. Severe hail. This is going to depend on when these thunderstorm clusters get organized and where they go. So we're on the lower end, almost all of us. East Central Kansas has a lot less of that to deal with, but I'm going to show you the graphic for what may happen with these lines of thunderstorms this afternoon. And so, if we do get any, that hail potential is definitely there, but increases off to the north and the east. Tornado outlook, obviously not zero, but thinking that there will be some QLCS type organization more to our east and to our north, and so tornado outlook heavier in those areas as well. Here is what I mean. Anytime after noon, there are actually a couple of models today putting out some quick moving thunderstorms, tiny little cells that pop through before this. So can't rule that out anytime after noon. But I think it's around 3 or 4 o'clock. And I will be watching this in case it moves fast because this thing is crazy. This low pressure system is nuts. I've been watching it all week. But likely between 3 and 4, I think we start to see if it's going to happen some thunderstorm organization. So this is just model data. So these may be dry. So we may have all kinds of lightning and really strong winds over there, but no precipitation. And so keep that in mind. And that may be the case moving across 5 o'clock. If there is starting to be some congealing of these small embedded thunderstorms, these are going to move so fast. And I'll be watching it with you here on radar. But with those sweeps picking up data around every 5 minutes, so much can happen in between those sweeps that something could even spin up really quick, and I may or may not be able to see it. So we'll be watching to see what we can see. But there is this possibility, looking now around 5 p.m., that thunderstorm activity gets together. Dry or precipitation remains to be seen. But here you can see all those SPC graphics I just showed you. This would be why. Here comes some quasi-linear organization moving off to the north and the east this particular hour, looking like 7 o'clock. There is another regional cam saying that some of the earlier congealing back here where I was talking about 5 o'clock kind of skips our area, and it may pick up a little bit more, say, north of Harrisonville, Lee Summit. So like I say, with these are just models, we have to say that somewhere between the two probably lies the truth. However, here, look at the winds. You can almost see the fronts a little bit better on the winds. So here I am about 3 o'clock when winds pick up. Look at this gust just taking off to the north and the east. And then if I look at our gust speeds about this time, look at this. I'm seeing 49, 50, 51, 57 mile per hour gusts all throughout our area. And so as this moves through, up to 60 mile per hour gusts is what the National Weather Service has been talking about. And so be aware that's no big change for the last few days. Adding to the potential for those thunderstorms, drier precipitation is some heating today. So with the winds, I think we see about 76, 78 degrees today. These are Butler numbers. We're going to cool down as a result on the backside of this that passes through. And I see overnight lows down into the upper 40s, 48, 49. And looking at Saturday, only 57, 58. So, like I say, keep it here with me this afternoon. I'll be watching things. If there's watches, I generally post about those and let you see the area. If any warnings do come out, I will get on here and we will watch them together.